Hey guys, so I wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick about something that I noticed is a common theme lately with a lot of readings that I'm doing, just a lot of people and conversations that I encounter. And um, you know, when things happen to us and people happen to us, we're always like, okay, well, you know. And I mean those situations where you fall out with somebody or something happens between you and another person, and you like, well, they said I did such and such. They said I did this to them. I did that to them. Now, understand, guys. Let me tell you off that is paying attention. This is not my usual. I really like to use the Tarte eyebrow pomade, but this is just a quick just fix up of my face. So when I'm doing that, I like to just use a regular eyeliner pencil, go on with that, go in with this, and fix it all up. But anyways, um I'm talking about when you fall out with people. I'm talking about when you and somebody else gets into it, and those unexpected arguments with family, with friends, with your significant other, with whoever it is that you're dealing with. um do we hold those people accountable? Like when they say something that's out of line, or they done something that's out of line, and it makes you feel some type of way. Are you the type of person who is holding people accountable, or are you the type of person that's letting people do things to you they ain't got no business doing to you, saying things to you they ain't got no business saying to you, and letting that person go on about their business? Like, what are y'all doing, guys? How do you handle that? How are you handling that? Are you allowing that to happen? Are you not correcting that situation? Or, I mean, what are you doing? Because I see this trending thing where folks are not holding other folks accountable for the things they say to them, the things they do to them. Like, if somebody is in your life and this person has done something to you and you really feel some type of way about it, like, do you let that person get away with that, or do you say something to them? And then not only do you say something to them, I'm gonna take you a step deeper. Do you go ahead and make that person understand you know why you don't like what they done to you? And then what do you do with that person after the fact? Well, this is their first offense, their second offense, third offense. How do you handle that? What do you do? Like, if the offense is that egregious, what do you do? All right. I just feel like a lot of people have these folks around them and these people in their life that's doing like all of this shady shit, all of this craziness, and instead of holding these people accountable, you kind of like let them come back and give you a dry ass apology, or you let these people slide. They done said some slick shit. Now they done slid, or they done or said some slick shit, whichever way it went. Now they done slid because you ain't say nothing. They, of course, if somebody feel like they don't one up you in an argument, or they done hit below the belt, that motherfucker not coming back to say to you, you know what? When we argued the other day, I hit below the belt, and my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's very rare that happens. Y'all know that, right? So my question is, how do you handle those people? What do you do? For those of you who may not know how to handle those sort of situations, for those of you who don't know how to handle those type of people, I'm going to tell you what you do. First of all, start standing up for your damn self. Start letting somebody know when they have offended you. Start letting somebody know when they stepping out of pocket with something they said to you, something they done to you. Stop letting that motherfucker slide. Stop letting that shit go past you or go on for 2-3 days. You sitting there thinking about it. You laying in bed at night like, this dirty motherfucker. But you still sitting up here conversing with this person. You still, chill with them. You letting this person walk around feeling like what they did was okay. And not only is that the case, but when you let a motherfucker walk around and feel like what they done is all right, they gonna do it again, okay? That's the biggest thing we need to understand. When people feel like something that they done to us is okay, when people feel like they done did something to us and they done got away with it, the next motherfucking thing they're gonna do is walk around and act like that shit was just okay. That shit was perfectly fine. These people don't be giving a fuck what they done did to you. But guess what? I bet you can't do it to them. I bet you that same person who just did whatever they done to you, you can't do it to them, okay? I promise you can't. I promise you that, all right? I promise you if you was to do the same thing to these same people that they just done to you, oh baby, would it be a problem? It would be a huge problem. Do you hear me? Big problem, all right? Big time problem. Big time offense, okay? And when you think about that, you need to be saying to yourself, you're like, you know what? They wouldn't let me get away with this shit, so why should I let them? And listen, I'll do you one better. Even if this is the type of person who would let you get away with that, you should not be allowing nobody to do that to you. So guess what? At that point, screw them too. Screw them too. Listen. I'm not telling you to go out and be a mean, nasty person. That's not what I'm telling you to do. But what I am telling you is to stop letting people make you feel some type of way. Start holding folks accountable. I don't give a fuck if they're the nicest person on the planet. The nicest person on the planet can be an asshole too. The nicest person on the planet can feel some type of way about you, say some slick shit to you, and still smile with a smile on their face. Say the slickest of slickest shit with a smile on their face. People know what they doing out here, okay? I don't give a fuck if you got somebody who come back and say to you, you know what? I didn't know what I said to you was going to offend you, or I felt like we was better than that I could say this to you and I could say that to you. No. That's people's problem. What you mean you thought we was better than that? What you mean you thought I thought I could say this to you, or I thought I could, oh, so you thought you could play me and I was going to be okay with it. That's what I hear. Now, it's a big difference. Don't get me wrong. There are some people who will try to give you constructive criticism. But baby, it's a big difference between constructive criticism and somebody who is just out to hurt your feelings because they've been felt some way about you, okay? It's a big difference. And trust me, if you go through the timeline in your mind, you're going to be able to start realizing like, yo, you been felt some type of way about me. You been had some sort of issue with me, some sort of problem with me, because this right here that you saying is out of pocket. This right here that you trying to tell me and say to me is out of pocket. You out of fucking line. Trust me. You're going to probably start realizing that this person been had a problem. Because jealousy hides in the most mysterious places, okay? Jealousy hides in the most unsuspecting people. Jealousy hides with them folks who you be thinking would never be jealous of you, would never have no problem with you. And you be amazed at the shit that people be jealous about. People be jealous about stupid shit, okay? People be jealous you could live in a shoebox, but as long as you happy and the motherfucker living in the mansion is miserable and you walking around and smiling, they gonna be jealous of that. You better know it. You better know it and you better believe it. And I don't give a fuck how many times you hear somebody say, what you got for me to be jealous of? Why should I be jealous of you? Trust me, it's something underlying going on with that person. It's something underlying going on with that person that makes them jealous of you, okay? That makes people say the shit that they say to you. Trust and believe it. But I'm getting off subject with that. If y'all want to hear me go ahead and talk about that, then y'all leave me a comment below and we could talk about jealous people. We could definitely go into that and how to spot jealousy. But this video is basically for me to tell y'all, start holding these motherfuckers accountable. Start holding folks accountable for what they say to you and what they do to you. Don't nobody deserve to be in your space and be around you if they sitting up here always trying to make you feel some type of way. And some people who just hang around you just to make you feel some type of way. There's some people who hang around you, honey, because they feel some type of way about your little life. So they say little things and they do little things. But let me tell you what. Hold these folks accountable. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people say something to you slick. Stop letting motherfuckers be slick mouthed and say what they want to say and then just walk off and just walk away feeling like they untouchable. They done said some shit that got you upset, got your feelings in an uproar, and they walking around like, okay, girl, I'll see you later. Nah, bitch, hold up. Where you going? Hold up. I need you to explain to me why you said such and such, and then why you felt comfortable saying such and such. Hold these motherfucking people accountable. Stop letting people hold you accountable. Let me tell y'all something, okay? I was in a situation where I had a friend for years, okay? For years and years and years. And, you know, this person always tries to make me feel like I was the one who was messed up. I was the one who was screwed up. I was the one who was out here, you know, doing things and being this terrible person. But then it dawned on me, you know, and I was the type to always feel bad, like, oh my God, how could I do that? How could I not realize that they were feeling this type of way or they were feeling that type of way? How could I not see that? But then, guess what I had to think about, y'all? That's your self-esteem. That's you. I've never done anything to make you feel bad. I've always tried to uplift you and be there for you. I've always tried to be the type of person that I would want you to be to me. And also, at the same time, trying to respect your space, trying to respect your time. But every time you get upset about something in your life, you come to me and you find some way, somehow, you're going to take out what's going on. I got to correct this one. Y'all, it's driving me crazy. You find some way, somehow, to take out what's going on in your life on me. How fucking sway? How sway? Somebody explain it to me. How the fuck is what's going on wrong in your life attributed to me in my life when we live nowhere near each other? We don't live in the same house. We're not doing the same thing. And it's like, you know, if I check up on you and I say, hey, I seen such and such, or hey, I heard such and such, you find a reason to be mad at me once something go wrong in your life. And I used to fall for that shit every motherfucking time. And I used to be like, oh, how heartless of me to be over here living my life and enjoying my life when you got this, that, and the third going on in your life. And then eventually I said to myself, hold up, stupid. Yeah, I call myself stupid. I'll call myself stupid in a minute, baby. I'll be, hold on, stupid. Hold up, dummy. How is you up here tripping about you know, living your own life? Listen, this person had me to the point where I was tripping about living my own life. I felt bad for living my own life and being happy in my own life because they felt like I wasn't showing up in their life the way they wanted me to show up in their life. I had to check myself and say, hold on, bitch. That's not your job. And see, as I grew spiritually, I started to realize that people don't want you vibrating highly. People don't want to see you happier than them. People don't want to see you doing things that they're not doing. People don't want to see you enjoying your life when they got other shit going on with them, okay? That was one thing I had to start realizing. Like, people don't want to see you happy. People don't want to see you enjoying your life, enjoying yourself, okay? And guess what? Once I started to realize that, once I started to do more of my spiritual work and dealing with my ancestors and going, you know, communing with the divine more, you know, and really getting into my spirituality and who I was as a woman and a person, I started to realize that, you know, hold up, guys, that it really wasn't nothing wrong with me, okay? I wasn't the one who had the problem. I wasn't the one with the problem. It wasn't me. It was them. Okay. It what Cat Williams said, it's esteem of your motherfucking self, right? You're responsible for your life, and I'm responsible for mine. Can I show up in your life and be a friend? Of course I can. Should I? Of course I should. But guess what? This is the part that people miss. I don't have to throw my life to the wayside to show up for yours, okay? People expect you to throw your life to the wayside to show up for them in the time, in the manner, in the fashion that they want you to show up for them. But you have to always remember that this is your life, okay? And that was the part that I had to realize. And as I had grew spiritually, guys, that's when I was like, you know what? Hold up, motherfucker. This is my life, and that's your life. So if something in your life is not going according to plan, I'm sorry to hear that. However, this is my life, and that is your life. And they are two totally separate things. They are two totally separate spaces. And every time something goes wrong for you, you want to get upset and angry with me. Because, you know, I started to take that as a point where someone was just saying, like, you know what? You think your life is so great. You think your life is so special. You know, how can you, in your moment of despair, in your time of grief, whatever it is that you have going on, do you know how twisted somebody else's mind has to be in a place and time where they're feeling like everything around them is falling down and falling apart, and the only thing they can think about is where you at and what you doing and why you not over there falling apart too? You gotta be a twisted, sick individual inside your mind to expect other people to live in the same space and time and reality that you're in right then. That's not fair. That is just not fair, okay? That is unfair, and that is a fucking selfish way to think. That is a selfish way to act. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you were one of those people who expect other people to live out every act of your life, every fucking scene with you, if you're one of them friends who expect somebody to be in every scene of your life with you, and not to have any life of their own, you need to get your shit together. And you need to get your shit together today. Okay? Because that is not right. That is not right. A friend is just that. A friend is just that. A friend. A friend is a shoulder for you to lean on. A friend is there to help you see you through things. But your friends don't have to live every single moment of your life with you. They don't have to. They're not going to. That's not even fucking natural to expect that, okay? But I say that to say this. If you think about it, people who think that way and feel that way are selfish ass people, okay? You're a selfish ass person if you feel like this is the story of my life. This is the chapter of my life that I'm in right now. And you're supposed to be in this chapter too. You're supposed, this is happening to me. This is supposed to be happening to you too. How dare you get that promotion? How dare you go out here and find true love? How dare you go on a trip? How dare you go have fun and enjoy your life when I'm over here going through so much? You gotta be over here going through so much too. No. 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 The quickest way to have your joy stolen is to let somebody else hold you accountable for their shit. And at that point in time, guys, that's when I started to realize, like, no, I'm me and you're you. This is what you're going through. Do I empathize with you? Of course I do. But do I have my own life? Yes, I do. Am I doing anything wrong to you by me not showing up in the space and time in which you felt as if I should have? No, I showed up. I attempted to show up. I attempted to help. And that's what it is. Guys, stop letting motherfuckers make you feel bad for having your own motherfucking life. If you got somebody around you like that, and you got somebody that's always trying to hold you accountable for the shit that they got going on, hold you accountable for the way that you feel, hold you accountable for you being you, hold that motherfucker accountable. They're accountable. Start holding them people accountable, okay? Start saying to yourself, is what they said to me true? Did I do something wrong because I chose to enjoy my life? Am I doing something wrong by not being in the same space and time in that same moment with this person? And if the answer is no, then guess what? You hold them accountable. How dare you approach me about A, B, C, and D, knowing good and well that E, F, and G, okay? Okay? And then if they do it on a regular basis, guys, if this is something that's constantly going on, if you got somebody that's always trying to make you feel bad about your good space in life, your good head space, it's time to let that motherfucker go. Because that's somebody who is only happy when you are unhappy. This is somebody who takes some sort of sick joy in seeing you in a place where you're lost and confused. You know what I mean? It's those people out there. Hold them motherfuckers accountable too. If somebody seems like they're getting joy or they're getting a laugh or a joke out of a space or out of something in your life that is causing you pain, check that bitch right then. Check that motherfucker right then. Don't even let that person get on and go on their day without checking their ass right then. And then honestly, if you check them and you don't like the response that you get, then get rid of their ass. Let me tell you something. Life is forever evolving. Life is forever changing. And the people around you are forever changing as well, okay? And it is okay and it is all right to not have somebody in your life, to dismiss a motherfucker from your life that you feel like has bad intentions for you, or you feel like this person likes to see you in situations where you're hurt and you're upset. Get rid of that motherfucker. And if you don't want to get rid of them because you feel bad about kicking them out your life, then stop talking to them. They'll get rid of their damn self. I'm the queen of stop talking to a motherfucker. Stop talking to them. Listen, let me tell y'all something. The people who get held accountable the most are the ones who are not the culprits. 9 times out of 10, the people holding you accountable are the ones who keep up the most shit, and then they want to come to you like, how could you do that? Or how could you say that? Or how could you not come to this? Or how could you not be there? How could you not? What the fuck are you talking about? I got my own life. That's why I couldn't be there. That's why I couldn't do that. That's why I couldn't. I'm just telling y'all, okay? That shit is serious. And there's people who got serious mental issues, all right? And a lot of times, people want you to feel bad about doing better. People are holding you accountable. Do you realize that there are people out there holding you accountable for doing better, for bettering yourself, for finding something that was good and healthy for you? People are holding you accountable for this, okay? Stop allowing that shit to happen. How you gonna hold me accountable for my good life, for enjoying my life, for living my life and loving myself and loving my life? You're trying to hold me accountable because I love myself and I love my life, okay? People are trying to tell you you're wrong for that. Fuck them. That's the best advice. Fuck them. Fuck them all 2021. And I mean that. And I'm not talking about everybody, guys. I'm talking about the ones who you know, just every time you open your mouth and every time you happy about something, it's a reason why you can't be happy. It's a reason why what you feel and what you say is wrong. It's a motherfucking reason why you shouldn't be happy about what you happy about. Girl, if you don't get the fuck... If you don't get the fuck out my face, you should be happy about everything. Dismiss them motherfuckers. Let them know. Tell that person. Tell them. Get rid of their ass. Tell them. You know, every time I'm happy about something, every time I feel like I'm in a place where I'm enjoying my life and I'm enjoying, you know, the things that are going on around me, or I'm happy for something that has happened to me, you always got something to say. Watch what happens when you pull that card. Watch that person reaction when you say that. Watch that person reaction when you say, every single time I'm happy, every time, you always got something to say. Watch that reaction. Watch that reaction, y'all. Watch how they get upset. Watch how they get to being in their feelings about that shit. You know why they get upset and why they get in their feelings? Because the truth will make you mad. Then it'll set you free, won't it? And then after you give them the truth and they get mad, set their ass free. Now, if they're a true friend or family member or somebody who really loves you, then they're going to recognize, you know what, you're right, I have been doing that, or I didn't realize I was doing that. And they're going to stop. They're going to apologize and they're going to stop, okay? But if they're not a true friend, if they don't mean you any good, they're not going to apologize. They're not going to feel bad for what they've done. That is damn glue under my eye. It drives me crazy. They just gonna keep on doing more of the shit, okay? Understand that. They'll just keep on doing it more and more often. I don't know where my tweezers are, y'all. So y'all gotta excuse me. In between getting my life together with getting married, y'all, it was crazy. And I'm just in between. Don't know if I'm coming or going. You see, I pulled that lash off. Lash off. Do it over again. Yeah, do it over again. Anyways, like I was saying, it's time to stop letting people hold you accountable for being happy in life. Stop letting people try to hold you accountable when they are upset. Hold them motherfuckers accountable. Tell them, and you know what? I'll do you one better. Tell them, let them know your problem is not my problem. Now, am I supposed to be here to help you figure out some shit out if I can? But guess what? My life don't go on the back burner. And my needs don't come last. Your needs always come first. It took me a long time to realize that my needs came first. Other people's needs come last. I'm sorry. And that is just what it is. This eyelash is giving me a run for my money, honey. I mean, a marathon run for my money. And I usually don't have this much trouble with eyelashes. It's probably because I don't have my tweezers. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I say all of that to say people just don't have the right. People don't have the right to do that to you. And you know what? Here's another thing. A lot of times the people who spend the most time trying to tell you how messed up you are, or, you know, if you tell them something you happy about or a good time you had, if they got a reason why you shouldn't be happy about something, if they got a reason why you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, that's usually a jealous, hating ass motherfucker, okay? That's usually who that person is, a jealous ass hater. And a lot of times we just keep them in our lives for a long ass time for no reason, all right? We allow people to just remain in our energy, in our space, much longer than they should be. Much longer than they should be, okay? For me, that's like a serious offense, okay? I am the number one offender when it comes to allowing people to be in my space, in my time, in my life, much longer than they should be. Much longer. If you want to identify the people who probably need to go ASAP in your life, it's going to be the ones that's always telling you, oh, you shouldn't have did that. Or you shouldn't see this person. Or you shouldn't be dating that person. Or no, you shouldn't go off and do this. Or because this can go wrong. That can go wrong. That sound like a good idea. But what you going to do if this, that, and the third happen? What you going to do? Like, listen, honey. I didn't come to you for you to be the number one person to doubt me in my life, okay? I didn't come to you for that. I came to you guys. This is the foundation I use here. Y'all want to see what I use. This is Uma Beauty. It is a foundation. It's a black-owned company. And this is the color. What color is this? Oh, y'all need some glasses. This is Bronze Venus T3W. But anyways, and guys, this is just a quick, trust me, this is just like a quick makeup. I probably would have been done if I wasn't running my mouth talking to y'all. But yeah, it's those are usually the people who don't mean you no good. And honestly, you know why people who don't mean you no good will still be in your life and present as friends? Because they got something the fuck wrong with them. Because they're crazy. They're sick in the head, okay? These people will be jealous of you. Hate your guts. And this is the part I will never understand about people. They will hate your guts, okay? And will still be in your face. They will hate your guts and will still be around you. Will still talk to you. Will still smile in your motherfucking face and hate your guts. Okay? These could be people who have more than going for them. They could have all types of money, and you could not have none. But if you enjoy your life, if you're happy, they will still try to make you figure out a reason why you shouldn't be happy. Like, well, why are you happy with that? Or why are you happy with... Because, see, this is the thing about people. And I had to learn this about folks, too. Folks want you to live your life to their expectations, okay? People want you to live your life to their expectation. People want you to live up to the person they think you are. They think you should be. Good or bad, okay? And anytime you get to doing anything that's outside of that, it throws folks off. When you start living your life and you start doing things that are totally and totally outside of what they feel like you should do, people get upset, honey. If somebody feel like you a fucked up person and you shouldn't have all of this good luck, or somebody feel like I'm better than you, I should be, the one doing that, not you. Like, why do you get to do that? Who the fuck are you to get to do that? Baby, it's so many people out there that it's like that, okay? There are so many people out there who just don't want to see you doing better or doing well because they don't feel like you deserve it. They feel like they deserve it. And most people will hang around you and don't like your ass just to figure out, well, how does she do this? Because I don't think this bitch, she ain't better than me, so she can do this, and I know damn well I can do it. And honey, if you could think it's a game if you want to. You could think it's a game if you want to. But folks do it every day. Will hang around you, smile in your motherfucker face, and hate the ground that you walk on, okay? despise the ground that you walk on and be in your face every day. And let me tell y'all something. I dealt with that for years. Whereas I got closer in my spiritual walk and start discovering, meditating, and my spiritual gifts that have always existed started to grow. The one thing I realized is the biggest hindrance in my life was hanging on to people who kept trying to hold me accountable when they were the ones who needed to be held accountable, okay? They were the ones who were doing the unsavory things that needed to be held accountable, okay? Not myself. Like, jealous people always want you to feel like, what you're doing is wrong. The world is just a fucked up place, The deeper you dig in spiritually, the more you start to realize just how of a fucked up place the world is, okay? Y'all, I cannot stress to you enough how fucked up folks is. But anyways, back to what I'm talking about. It just gets to a point where we have to start understanding that folks expect you to be in a fucked up space, in this fucked up place and time. And you don't have to be, okay? If you got people around you who always make you feel some type of way, if you got people around you who always make you feel like you wrong and you ain't did shit and you just enjoying your life, honey, then guess what? It's time for them folks to go. Baby doll, you got to go, and you got to go today. Oh, Lord, I done dropped all my little shit on the floor. You got to go today. You ain't got to go tomorrow. You ain't got to go in a couple days. No. You know what? I done looked into this. I done thought about this. And you know what I decided? You need to go right now. You need to go right now. And that's just what it is, Like I was telling y'all, for years, I allowed folks in my life, in my space, who always wanted to correct me on how I behaved or how I was living, and whenever I felt like something good happened, they wanted to tell me why I was messed up or what made me messed up or how I was messed up. And you know what? The other part about it is too, y'all, folks want you to take, a lot of people want you to take them with you. Okay? Ask yourself, is you headed in a direction, is you going somewhere that another person can't go? Because see, folks always want the free ride. Folks want to go with you places there where they can't go. Like this next step in life don't include you. Some folks don't get that. They don't respect it. You know what I mean? And everybody won't. Everybody won't respect that they can't go with you. And that's fine. But, guys, what I'm saying is, be mindful, people. Look out for folks, okay? And then when you start seeing that people are doing unsavory things around you, when you seeing that folks is doing shady, funny, fucked up shit around you, address that shit. What is you waiting for to address that shit? What you waiting on? I don't put too much on that side, I think a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay, y'all, because I know how to fix that right on up. Address that shit, okay? Stop allowing motherfuckers to do whatever they want to do, to say whatever they want to say to you, and walk off into the motherfucking sunset. Stop that bitch. Hold them accountable. Let them know. You know what? It ain't gonna sit right in my heart space if I allow you to walk off after saying something like that to me. You know what? It ain't gonna, it ain't right to me. I feel messed up if I allow you to go away and go sit down and feel good about what you just done and what you just said, okay? To me, that is the biggest mistake that we make, not holding people accountable. And let me tell you something. The more spiritual you are, the more People want to attack your character. They want to attack who you say you are. They want to attack everything about you. Now, guys, I'm just trying to clean my hands off because, you know, once it's time to do this little under eye underliner, it gets to looking crazy, right? It gets to looking crazy. I have been through several things in my life where folks was in their feelings, okay? And I didn't even recognize it, y'all. I didn't even know. I'm thinking, this is my friend. They would never do that to me. Okay, y'all, I had to fix that for myself. Whole time, this person is in their feelings, and they really got a problem with me. They really don't like me. And I'm like, this my friend, you know. They trying to give me good advice. You know what, this my friend. So they just trying to hold me accountable for the things and the actions they see that I'm doing that's wrong. I need to be a better person. And then it started to dawn on me like, no, baby. No. It is not you. It's not you. It's the insecurities in them. It is the insecurities in people that will make them try to hold you accountable for shit that don't even got nothing to do with you, okay? Folks will try to hold you accountable for some bullshit, honey, in a minute. Folks will try to hold you accountable. Folks will try to make you feel bad for being happy about the shit that's going on in your life, okay? Folks will try to make you feel bad for feeling good about your life and yourself, okay? That was about the realest realization I've ever had. When it came through and I realized, like, yo, folks don't want you to be happy about your life. People want you to be upset. People want you to be in the same space they're in. It's okay for you to be happy if they're happy. It's okay for your life to be going good if their life is going good. But if that is not the case, then no, they don't want you happy. Who is you to be happy? You happy? I'm not. Like, that's the way that goes. And y'all got to start recognizing and realizing this, okay? And when y'all recognize it, y'all need to cut it out of y'all life. And y'all need to cut it out of y'all life immediately. Because what it does is you will find yourself in a space where you start to have grudges against people because you haven't spoken up for yourself. You will walk around feeling some type of way about another person because you ain't spoke up for you. Speak up for your motherfucking self. Let somebody know it's not okay to treat you that way. Let somebody know when they offended you. Hey, you know what? You said such and such and such and such to me. I ain't like that. I ain't like that one bit. I don't appreciate it. I feel like it was out of pocket. I feel like that was wrong. That's okay to say. Because see, and let me tell you something. When you tell them folks that stuff, they're going to swear to God you wrong for checking them. They're going to swear to God you wrong for checking them. How dare you check me for saying something to you? Right. Check that ass and check that ass every time. A true blue friend going to apologize and say they bad. My bad. And they ain't going to do it no more. A sucker motherfucker going to get upset. Okay? And then the thing about it is, they're going to get upset. And guess what they're going to turn around and do? They're going to do this shit again. They gon', baby, I promise you, they gonna do this shit again. You're gonna be looking crazy. Mark my words, they gonna do this shit again. And if you find yourself in a space and time with people and that motherfucker do it again, get rid of that bitch. Send them on a motherfucking way. Bye, bitch. Because you done too much. Goodbye. Y'all, listen. It's no... I couldn't give you no better advice when it comes to people. Folks is going to always try to hold you accountable. But what you need to start doing is check the receipts that people is giving you when they try to hold you accountable. If it's got no validity, then send them on their way, okay? Now, I ain't telling you to go around and just start, running up on folks. Like, yeah, remember when you did this to me in 1992? Yeah, I got a problem with you. I just want to let you know. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the next time somebody does something to you don't like. The next time somebody says something to you that you don't like. Or the next time somebody tries to tell you about you. Lay all that shit to rest and tell them about them, okay? That's all I'm saying. Lay it to rest. Tell them people about themselves. Tell them people about them. You came over here to tell me about me. Well, I'm so happy you walked on over here because I got something to tell you about you. But I'm so glad you brought this up because this is, you know what? This is a perfect time for us to talk because you trying to tell me about me. Now let me tell you about you. And that's all I'm saying. Hold folks accountable. Stop letting people play with y'all. Well, this is where this video's ending, guys. So if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to have more conversations like this, even live conversations like this, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join me on my tarot channel. I love to have you. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.